So last winter we told you about a Mount Ararat high school student named Tara Crossman competing in the Can-Am sled dog race in Fort Kent. At the time, her dream was to compete in Alaska. Well, that dream is coming true.
Yeah, Tara and her team drove across the country to Alaska just a couple of weeks ago, making a number of stops in the U.S. and Canada along the way. The 16-year-old plans to compete in the Willow Junior 100-mile race, which starts Friday, and the Junior Iditarod, which starts 2 weeks later. Crossman says it's been unseasonably warm in Alaska the past couple of weeks, and she sees that as an advantage for her dogs.
For the most part, it stayed right around 30 degrees. Which is nice for us because we're not, freezing our hands off, no need to worry about frostbite really. But the dogs are having a hard time because of how warm it is. They'll overheat if they're running too hard, which is a really big issue for a lot of the teams here in Alaska because they're used to running in, -20, -40. And then, they're having to run in 40 above, and that's, an 80-degree temperature change. And these dogs, they have thick fur and they're not built to be running in the warm weather. So that is kind of the nice advantage that I have right now, where my dogs are from the East Coast and they all have thinner fur and they're used to the warmer weather. So it's not really bothering them as much as it is the dogs that live here in Alaska and, that are made for Alaska. So it's kind of a curse and a blessing at the same time.
Crossman says warmer weather means taking more breaks in the snow for the dogs, but it's supposed to cool down a bit by the time of Friday's race starts. Her goal is to have fun with her dogs while staying safe in the Alaskan wilderness.